Kendall Jenner has a meltdown that could end up destroying her modeling career. Hey guys, it's Ali with your weekly dash cap, and let's start with Khloe Kardashian, who is doing a shoot for her clothing line Good American. Apparently, she's having a feud with her best friend Malika, who Coco thinks is jealous of her relationship with NBA star Tristan Thompson. But aren't we all a little jealous of all the Kardashians? So does anyone really care about this? No? Moving on. Let's do some Jenner time. Finally, it's kind of serious though. Kendall is having another one of her panic attacks from the stress of her modeling career. This is a taste of her issues.
Kendall struggles from anxiety, and I think she has so much going on that she gets herself really worked up.
Let's get off the phone.
Kendall, don't cry.
It's so weird because I get like super lightheaded when I'm on planes too, and I feel like I'm gonna faint.
Yeah.
Everyone says I'm fine, but I don't feel fine.
Kendall's giant bed might be helping her stress levels though. Look at this thing. But Kendall actually fully explains why she has so much panic and why she doesn't do much on social media.
There's a lot that happened this past year that's like affected my starting with Kim's robbery.
Yeah.
And then not even physical things, I think, well, then I got robbed, then I had my stalkers. That's why I don't really like going out anymore. That's why I don't tweet, that's why I don't Instagram, because just that gives me anxiety too. I swear it's the craziest thing.
How can Kendall confide in someone wearing these pajamas? Kendall is determined to get a hold of her anxiety though. The momager and her MacBook aren't really helping. So she goes to some sort of LA witch doctor and listen to this load of complete nonsense.
The way the sound works is each bowl is attuned to a different energy center of your body. They're all notes on the melodic scale and they correlate with your chakras. So depending on any issues that you're going through or dealing with or want support in, I can play more of a certain sound or another. Basically just my head.
Apparently this is called a sound bath, and even Kendall looks skeptical. She lays down and gives it a go anyway, but clearly this was just a place to get a good nap. Treatments aside, Kendall explains she's always had this anxiety problem.
I think since I was a kid, I've always been a hypochondriac. I remember I would eat oatmeal, and if I put too much sugar in my oatmeal, I'd run to my parents and be like, I put so much sugar, am I gonna die? I was the worst. I've always been the worst hypochondriac, but now I have to try and be a big girl.
The deadly case of too much oatmeal. How horrifying. But as LA as this whole thing is, it's really good to actually have Kendall on the show. Still, seriously, Kendall, what did you get out of this whole weird thing with the sound bowls?
So I found this girl who is a sound therapist, and she creates sounds around you with bowls and chimes and all this stuff, and it was really nice. Put me to sleep.
Okay, Kendall, napping is not the same as meditating. You could do that at home for free. On a semi-related note, Kim and Kendall also decide to wax Kim's assistant's mustache. This will relieve some stress. Anyway, Kendall does decide to make it to her Fashion Week modeling gigs, and it turns out everything is fine.
Anxiety's all mental, so you have to try and find your ways around it. I try and maintain it, but sometimes it's out of your control.
Anxiety, it's all mental, so no big deal. Just get some of those delicious sound bowls for your chakras. Okay, quickly, next week Miranda makes a guest appearance.
My name is Miranda.
My name is Miranda.
My name is Miranda.
Do I even want to know what's going on there? Well, if you do, click right over here to subscribe for our recaps every Monday, and don't forget to watch the show Sundays only on E!